Janina and Marcelo are just 19 years old, but they have already lived through more than most people their age.
We're bombing the houses of our friends, even friends that was bombed in their house, and they say, no, we are not safe anymore in Kiev. Just switch on the car and let's go somewhere, I don't care, but outside Kiev.
This group of friends fled Kiev driving through the night, scared, meeting checkpoint after checkpoint. Janina's mother decided to stay. She now feels guilty about reaching safety without her.
I said, Mom, we need to leave. She was she didn't want to understand that it's true, that it's really going on. I was crying all right. It was complicated. So after 1 week, my mom wrote I regret that I didn't go with you. I regret that I didn't listen to you with Marcelo, and I would so much leave.
They all want to go back home. Meanwhile, like many refugees, they're staying with Gabby, a volunteer.
These are very young people. My daughter is 22 years old, and for example, Janina, she's 19, so she's like my own. If we had to flee like this, I can't imagine that she's in another country and she has to be taken care of by someone else. I wouldn't even sleep at all.
Marcelo is waiting for a humanitarian flight to return to Ecuador. Janina doesn't know if she'll go with her boyfriend. Her heart is still in Ukraine. It's very visible, the emotional trauma that these young people are going through. It's also very visible that their minds are still divided between what happened and what they are hoping to do, which is to go back home. And on the other hand, realizing that certainly they will have to start preparing for a future outside of Ukraine. For this Ukrainian-Nigerian couple that fled Kyiv, that means trying to go to Canada.
To rent an apartment here is very expensive. It's very, very expensive. So that is one of the most difficult challenges we might be experiencing. But we have no idea how long we're going to stay in Hungary, okay? But let's see. We don't know.
This family of four found a place to stay with a retired Hungarian-Canadian couple. Sándor was once a refugee himself. For him, helping wasn't even a question.
There was not much of a conversation.
We finished lunch. Sándor said, let's go down to the train station and see what's doing and perhaps get a family. And we went.
You can ask, who needs it more, them or us? And it will turn out that actually probably we are the one who need it more.
These refugees lost their jobs. Their daughter is out of school. This is not home and it's not permanent. But for now, it's more than enough. Two very different families breaking bread over a conflict that is not theirs, but which brought them together.